here's our first example. It says, write the equation that is parallel to y equals 6x minus 2 and through the point negative 3, 4. So the first thing I need to do is I need to find the slope. And the first thing I need to do is get a writing utensil, which I have now. Oops, I don't know why I do that. All right, so here I want whatever line I'm going to create so that it's parallel to this. So I know that my slope that I want has to equal 6. And it has to go through this point. So actually, this is actually pretty easy because we've done questions like this already. Okay, so we have a slope and a point. So we know we have to bring out the formula y equals m bracket x minus x1 plus y1. So taking our information, we substitute that information in. So we have y equals 6 x minus a negative 3, or if you wanted to put positive 3 right away, you could have done that, plus 4. Okay, and I have to straighten up in the bracket there first. So I have x plus 3 plus 4. And we now need to distribute that 6 into the bracket to both terms. So I end up with y equals 6x plus 18 plus 4. And now combining like terms, y equals 6x plus 22. Okay, so that really wasn't that bad. So let's try the next one. What does it say we're supposed to do? Well, it says that we want an equation that is perpendicular to 2x minus 6x minus 5 equals 0 and through the point 2, 3. Now notice what they did here. They weren't very nice to us in the sense that what we have to do is we have to first of all find the slope here so we can find its negative reciprocal. It's not in the correct form. So you can see that I'm going to take this and oops, I didn't really want to do that because that kind of just defeats my purpose. So I'm going to copy it, I'm going to paste it down here. So this is where I'm starting with. So first of all, I have to rearrange this formula. So I need to get y by itself. So the way I do that is I can do it a few different ways, but I think I'm going to subtract 2y from both sides. So if I subtract 2y from both sides, I end up with negative 6x minus 5 equals negative 2y. Y is almost completely by itself. I need to divide everything by negative 2. Everything. Okay, so when I do that, I end up with negative 6 over negative 2, which would be a positive 3x. And I would end up with a positive 5 halves equal y. Now I'm just going to flip that around because you know we can do that because we're not changing what's on each side, we're just changing which side is being said first. Now with this I can see therefore my slope here is 3, so I already know that my perpendicular negative reciprocal is going to be negative 1/3. Okay, because my original slope was positive, so my perpendicular slope must be negative. This slope is 3 over 1, so the reciprocal will be 1 over 3. So now I have my perpendicular slope and my point, and so I can use our formula that we used before. So y equals m x minus x1 plus y1. Now you can see why I said it was important to kind of memorize that because we use it an awful lot. Substituting our information in. Our x1 this time, remember this is our x, this is our y, is going to be a 2. and our y is 3. Again, we're going to distribute that negative 1/3 into the bracket. So y would equal negative 1/3 x plus, watch, got a negative third and a negative 2, 2/3 plus 3. Now again, we're dealing with fractions, so I'm going to take it out to the side so that we can take a closer look at it. So we have 2/3 and we're adding 1/3. So we're adding 3. So we're going to put 3 over 1. Need to multiply the top and bottom by 3. So I end up with 2/3 plus 9/3 for a grand total of 11/3. So I'm going to take that answer and put it back into my solution. And when I do that, I end up with y equals negative 1/3 x plus 11/3. Okay, so lots of questions for you to work on. Takes a little bit more work because you're adding more steps to what you already know.